present yourself again.
Okay, okay, guys. Here we go. Good evening, everybody, from wherever you are. My name is Donald Bass, and tonight it's not going to be a full presentation as such. It's going to be strictly some information, the changes that came along the last few days. Because the reason is very simple. The PowerPoint that we had set up in English, there was a few things that had to be changed. So tonight, everybody was calling me and say, Donnie, we need, see where we are, blah, blah, blah. So I said, we'll do a little informal presentation. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through a small video. We're going to show you a small video, about 4 or 5 minutes. After that, I'm gonna chit chat with you guys, and I got a surprise video at the end. Okay. After that, I'll have another surprise video that I think is gonna love. But I want to talk to you before that and explain to you what's coming up. But at first, like I say, we have a question period at the end. My main goal tonight is very simple. Our launching registration is on Tuesday. It's on the 15th. And this is why I had this meeting tonight, is to make sure that
It's it's
everybody
Thursday.
is
I
ready.
think it's Thursday.
Tuesday,
Mount
not Thursday. It's
No,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday the 15th.
This on
Mario,
Just want to
I'm the
know
big,
if you follow. Just want to know if you
yeah,
follow.
Mario, I'm the big kahuna here. So, so Tuesday the 15th. And that's my main goal today, to make sure that everybody is ready and they know how to register, what to do. We'll go into detail. That's the main goal tonight. After that, I'll give you some more information, which is on the how to register and what's coming up. Okay. So Mario, if you please, would you start out the first video, the 4 or 5 minute one, and just so people can listen to that. Now, some of you have seen it, but some of you might not have listened to it. So here we go.
Just want to do something first. If you want to hear about it. So
Today's information. First of all, the Des Alpes and a mutual aid community that involves relationship marketing. Online store will be natural products with very similar office of $9 per month, with $120 because then everything pays for it. Whether we go further. Placement. Make sure you confirm the roof you requested to be placed in. Thinking about placement during the best way for this strategy strengthens the team. Everyone to do the same. It benefits everyone. After that, it is up to everyone to decide how they can help each other. Tip: when you sign up, choose automatic according to the rules, so they included this option. Your progress is intrinsically linked to it to follow the steps. For step potential to earn up to $5,300 per month and free up your time. Accumulate $5,300 per month. Keep in mind, the willingness to help everyone who remains available to become a better version of themselves will. An exceptional news is that even with per month, having to pay $129 a single time is $100 a month. In various languages, English, Spanish, French, Tagalog, Haitian virtual office library. There will be a site with a virtual convert each of the videos to your native language, and some great training tools that the community will start to earn even bigger wins than the matrix comes when the virtual mall and debit card are in place, as both also have a commission structure attached. Imagine receiving commissions virtual office or in their daily newspapers using their debit card. Information that will give you a blazing fire. Points are based on an ecosystem built over a process of several years, which always increase it to keep it. There are several ways to use it. 1. Either sell the Alp Community online store. 3. Other systems in process. Right place at the right time. A unique options. See you at the summit, friends.
Okay. Now, like I said before, this informal presentation is to make sure that everybody understand that on Tuesday, the 15th, everybody's ready to sign up. What's going to happen? I don't know what time. I don't know if it's going to be 12 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know. When I get my link from the company, what you do after I sign up and I pay for my monthly, or I pay for 6 months or 1 year, Most of it's going to pay for 1 year, $81. Pay for, so you save 3 months. I'm going to send my link to my leaders, my two leaders. I have 25, 30 people to sign. But the best thing to do, strategy wise, like I tell everybody, is you sign your first two, your best two leaders, and you give them time to sign their best two. Because sometimes I don't want to sign my 25 people or 30 people or whatever the case may be right off the bat, because some of them are, they're good people, they're friends, but I want to build a strong foundation, and everybody should put their best two first, and then give them a chance for them to put their best two, and then that's going to be done in the first 24 hours or even less.
Did you
So you
not
give them
tell
a
them
chance to,
about this?
please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Okay. Now, so you'll get the link, and when you do get the link, you sign up. You put your name on it, your email, your cell phone number, and your username. That's how you sign up. You don't need no address for now or nothing. And what's going to happen is you're going to get an email to confirm that it's really you. And you have to click on your email to confirm that it's you so you can secure your position. As simple as that. Now, let me add something here before I forget. A lot of people might think that they can, sign up a 14-year-old daughter or son or whatever. No, it has to be a total, a real person, 18 years old, because when it's due time to buy product in the store to qualify, you have to send in your KYC. I'll get to that a little later. So if you have somebody that's not in age, it will not go through. Okay, let me repeat that. You can sign your wife or your daughter if they're in age, but you cannot sign uh, a company for now or a fictitious name or something. We're all honest people, but just somebody that might think they're going to put their son or daughter, you cannot do that, because once you have to send in the picture and the proof of identity for your KYC in the store, they won't go through. Okay, so you'll get your link. Make sure you sign up properly, and then take from there, send it to your friend, and make sure you call your friend before you send that link. Say, I'm sending you a link by email or whatever. Sign up and wait for the email to confirm. As simple as that. Okay? And then they pay up. They pay for whatever, a month, 6 months, or a year. As simple as that. So, this is the main thing we're doing tonight. Make sure that everybody is ready by Tuesday. So, what I'm going to do, because today I got a video that came up to me, and I got from somebody, and it was exactly the video that was redone by somebody with a British accent. You know, the original video that I made about 2 months ago, that close to 5,000 people are already watched it. But since then, there've been a lot of changes. Okay, so that video is not good anymore. But I found it extremely, is very professional, is very good. So I'm going to play that video. I don't know how long it lasts, maybe 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah.
At the end, or close to the end, remember my original video when I said the second phase, when we reach
Mhm.
15,000 people, we're going to
Mhm.
go from 9,000 to 29,000? Well, that's out. Okay, that's the guy's talking about that because he just copied my video. So that been changed. We amended that, but we replaced it with something even better than that, and it's not going to cost you any more. Stay tuned. Mario, if you can play that video, and after that, I'll give you what the changes are and what the potential for revenue that was that what people are saying, "Oh my God, I was supposed to make from 9,000 to 29,000," but it's even going to be better than that. So I'll see you on the other side.
Good day. We are excited to share with you something really special. It cost by helping average people succeed where they once were struggling or outright failing. This early notification presentation is intended to provide food for thought about an amazing new and innovative opportunity that is about to launch and will put more money into more people's hands faster than any other legitimate opportunity on the planet. Des Alpes is the brainchild and a labor of love that was created over 4 years by a few close friends. Their aim was to help average people create a substantial life-changing income in a relatively short period of time. This is therefore an early notification shout-out to share with those of you who, like us, want to get a jump start ahead of the company's launch. I know it sounds crazy. It did for me too when I first heard it, but the numbers jive. The people behind this came up with an amazing life-changing plan that can work for anyone. Here are some quick key points. One-time $129 out of pocket can earn you an amazing monthly long-term income. There is no auto-ship. All monthly and upgrades come out of profit and are totally optional. It is an international opportunity, with a universal digital product that can increase in value, and it is offered at no additional cost to us. No one drops out of this deal. Credit, debit card and USDT TRC20 will be accepted. Global daily payouts by ARC, USD TRC20 and later also debit card. Just sticking with this deal and following our lead can see your income increase almost automatically over time. And there is so much more. Okay, let's show you the money, because let's face it, that's the primary reason we're all online trying to find a viable way to create additional income to better our lives. But before we do, let's get our earnings disclaimer out of the way. This presentation is for demonstration purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and the information presented here is not meant or intended to be financial advice and should not be considered as such. If you seek financial advice, please consult a licensed financial services professional. Examples of possible earnings presented here are simply examples of what can happen under the parameters presented, and if we lived in a perfect world, and obviously, we do not. They are in no way meant to be an indicator or guarantee of what any individual can earn. Individual earnings are strictly based upon each individual effort and circumstances, and that will vary from one individual to the next. The compensation plan is a 2x20 matrix, which for those who are not familiar with that term, it is a business formula that builds in multiples of 2, such as level 1 has 2 people, level 2 has 4 and level 3 has 8 and so on and so forth down 20 levels. Each of us will have our own 2x20 when we join. Understanding that most of us get things clearer with a visual presentation, I am going to ask you to please grab a piece of paper and a pen. On your piece of paper, I would like you to write from top to bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These will indicate the first 5 levels of the comp plan. Next, to the right of those numbers, I would like you to write from top to bottom just like you did with the levels, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. These numbers will indicate the total number of people that can be on each level in the first 5 levels of a 2x20 matrix. The numbers jive, and I am now going to show you how these amazing incomes can be achieved. On that piece of paper that I had asked you to write levels 1 to 5 and the corresponding number of people that can be on each level, I would like you to put to the right of the number of people, times 5 on level 1, times 4 on level 2, times 3 on level 3, times 2 on level 2 and times 1 on level 5. Next to the right on each level 1 would like you to put times 100 equals. Your paper should now look like the numbers to the right. Now when we complete the math on each level, it should look like these other numbers to the right. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that is circled represents the number of times you will be paid for that particular upgrade. Total expenditures are 129 plus 200 plus 330 plus 440 plus 550 equals 1649. Net after expenditures is 11,400 minus 1649 equals 9,751. There is also an optional annual upgrade of $1,100 for levels 6 to 10 that allows those that opted in to be able to be paid a $100 per member in their downline that are on those respective levels. Now when we go back and look at the comp plan again, it now makes a lot more sense, as we can identify and better understand how the numbers play out within the spreadsheet. Congratulations! You have now turned a one-time $129 initial purchase into a monthly income you can count on. It is important to remember that all monthly upgrades become your new monthly expense. To ensure that you are able to continue to earn, you will need to leave enough in your internal wallet to cover those future expenditures that will come due with each subsequent month. You will also need to set aside additional funds to cover any other upgrades you want to take advantage of, such as the $1,100 annual upgrade for levels 6 to 10 and $2,100 one-time, lifetime upgrade for levels 11 to 20. There is even more income to be had in Phase 2. When the company reaches 15,000 members, Phase 2 will begin. Those that qualify and can afford to double their upgrades from profit could see their income bump up to $29,271, and there are even more earnings to be had. Des Alpes exclusive shopping mall with deeply discounted high-end products and their debit card are also scheduled to be introduced in Phase 2. Both will offer tiered commission structures that could see even more income coming to you on a regular basis. We are very close to launching. First, there will be a pre-registration, of which the first phase will be for leaders. This is so we are all building from strength. Then next, the general population rollout will begin. There will be a $9 pre-registration fee that can be paid with either a credit, debit card or USDT TRC20. The remaining balance of $120 will need to be paid at time of the launch. The company will also be coming out with a lot of professional marketing materials, and as you can see, our team is already offering tools and training. Right now, we are in pre-launch. No funds are needed. We simply need to know if you are interested and want to be on our early notification list. Your choice beyond that is either to wait until pre-registration begins or join us in getting a jump start by plugging into our tools and trainings now. This way, when the company launches, you will be able to hit the ground running. Either way, we are happy to work with you. Be a part of a winning team and get back to the person that shared this presentation with you, and let us know you want in.
Okay. Okay, Marion. Okay. Now, as you're here when you reach the Phase 2, that is no longer in effect. Okay, that's eliminated. Here's what's going to happen. The first segment from the first 5 levels, as you know, you can make 9,000, clear 9,700 and change. Well, what's going to happen now is everybody that you sign personally. Now listen to this. And I also want to add something that if you don't understand the whole thing, don't worry about it. We have 2 or 3 weeks to explain this matrix or this compensation plan now till launching date. But I just want to give you a heads up what's going to happen. Everybody that you sign personally, no matter where he is in your 2x20 matrix. Okay, let me give you an example. I signed Jim and Jim signed Daphne or whatever, and 2 weeks down the road, next week or whatever, I sign another person. But that person ends up at my 7th level because all the 6 levels are filled. He ends up in my 7th level. Okay, now he belongs to me, he's sponsor. When his personal matrix goes down to the 3rd and 4th and 5th level, because the first 2 levels, he gets paid. You know, a guy can join for free or join and pay $129 without sponsoring anybody. He will get paid the first 2 levels. Okay, that does not change. So in other words, that person that didn't sign anybody could make $800 a month. Because why? You got 200 on the first level, and you got 400 on the second level. That's 600. But the first two, if they upgrade automatically, you're going to get an extra 200 from those. So you can get a total potentially of $800 for the first two level. And you haven't sponsored anybody, less what you pay every month. Okay? So that leaves you with $480. We say 500 because you already paid the $20 in the points or Alp points. Okay, so you get $500 every month. Okay. Now, what happened for that person that I sign up that's in the seventh level or wherever he is in my matrix? It could be anywhere. When the third and fourth and fifth level upgrade, you know that guy's on top, he doesn't get it because he has a sponsor. What's going to happen? I'm going to get the $100. You know, there's 8 people on his third level. Well, there's 3 people that's going to get $100. So what the computer does, it goes, you get 300, perfect. It goes to me, I'm the sponsor, my sponsor's sponsor, and my sponsors. It goes 3 levels of sponsoring. Okay? I hope you get that. In other words, no matter where your personal members are in the matrix, once their third and fourth and fifth level are upgraded and qualified, you're the one that's going to make the money, and your sponsor and the sponsor on top. So the third level, which is 8 people, $300 or $330, but say 300 because the $30 is for points. 3 levels of sponsoring gets the money. The fourth level, it goes up 4 levels of sponsoring. Fifth level, same thing. 5 levels of sponsoring. Sponsors, okay? Now, people that thought that we're going to, I heard that at first. I'm the one that was saying that you're going to help people, so you give them away, I'll give Charlie to Joe or whatever. No, don't do that. You can if you want, but every time you give somebody away, you're losing $5,300 per month. So you better think twice about giving somebody away. 50, and it's been figured out. Later on, we'll tell you how this was calculated. You're going to lose a minimum of $5,300 per person. Okay? Because that person that you sponsored and he's on your 7th level, if he signs somebody himself or 2 or 3 people, doesn't matter where he is in your matrix, when they reach the 3rd and 4th and 5th level, the guy that you put in the 7th level, he's going to get paid, but you're also going to get paid. So you're going to get an extra 3 generation of commission. Okay? So please, if you're going to give somebody away, you better think twice. Oh, you might get, you can give some to your wife or daughter or want to help her out. But just to let you know that don't just give somebody away like that because there's so much money there. So that replaces the phase 2, which was supposed to double up. So this way, you don't have to pay anymore. Instead of the phase 2 originally was every level was going to double up and you're going to give from 9,000 to 29,000. But here you don't put any more money in there. You just, the people that you just sign them personally. You keep them and they fall wherever they may, no matter where they go in your matrix. Okay? Is this clear? I hope that you understand that. In other words, when the 3rd and 4th and 5th level is due to pay, they don't pay the guy on top like the original matrix. it goes to the sponsor, and the sponsor, and so on and so forth. The 3 go to 3 sponsors. The 4 goes to 4 sponsors, and so on. Okay, we can recap that. You'll hear. I'm sure that everybody understands that, and I'm gonna make sure that this is clear. Can you open up, Mario? So anybody's gonna need questions on just on this alone, okay?
No, they can open their
Okay, okay,
their
okay,
sound, and
okay,
they can ask a
okay.
question. But if you want, do
No,
you want to show
no,
the
okay, okay.
PowerPoint
I
or
can't.
something?
Okay, never mind. What I'll do, I'll ask a question after. I'm going to take an extra, maybe 10 minutes to go. Okay. The other changes I want to talk about before I go into the question period is this: the company, it's a store, it's a community, okay, and to be on the up and up and legal, or you name it, people to qualify is going to have to buy your product once a month. Okay, it does not matter what you buy, and you could buy the cheapest item in the store. If there's a pencil sharpener at $15, you buy that, you'll qualify for the month. It's not some other companies that said you have to spend 100 PV, and 100 PV is equal to $150 or whatever. No, you buy one product. It doesn't matter if you make 10,000 a month. If you buy something that's worth soap for $20, you'll qualify. Simple as that. But you have to buy a product. If you don't buy that month, you don't get paid. Simple as that. Okay, that's why here nobody has to buy, but if you don't, there you go. And here we go. Here's the thing. Once you join the 2x20 force matrix, at the same time, there's we call a mirror 2x20, similar one on the side. If you join at 120 or 129, you're automatically in the other one. The other one, I call it the 2x20 plan B, which is the store. That's when you're there anyway, and you're gonna have people underneath you in the same 2x20 force matrix, and that's when you buy stuff. That's where you get your cash back, and your downline. Everything's paid. People buys underneath you. I'll get to that in a minute. And you go automatically in the Plan B 2x20 force matrix for the store. Now there's another matrix. It's a uni. That's a third matrix, which is a uni level. In other words, if you sign 10 people personally, that's a different matrix that on your first generation, your 10 people are there that you signed personally. It's not a force matrix, it's a uni level. If you sign 10 people, they're on your first level. Anybody you sign personally goes on your first level. Now, when they sign people up, it goes to your second level, second generation. It goes on for 5 levels. You can have 10,000 people in your 5th level. That's your cash back money that's going to come into effect in a couple of months. You know, I said that you have to buy a product to qualify, but the company is very, very generous. They're not there to, squeeze anybody. The first month, we know, we always said that we don't want people to take out of pocket money more than the 129. And that's what's going to happen. You're never going to take any money out of your pocket. I'll tell you why. Even if you join in November or December, you don't have to buy anything the first month. And probably not before a month and a half. I'll tell you why. Because they're going to give you a whole month so you can make money, so you can buy the second month. But you're not going to lose any money because you didn't buy the first month. And you can only buy stuff after a month you've been in there and after the store or the Shopee file have been installed in the back office. If it takes a month and a half, takes a month and a half. You don't have to buy. Money's still coming in. You can take it out, whatever. Okay? Okay, I want to add something up. On the Plan B matrix, some of your members can join for free. For free. It doesn't pay nothing. Give you an example. There won't be too many of them, but there might be some. Somebody says, I don't want to participate in the 2x20 or $129. I'm there because I like Fred's product. It's mineral water. I love it. I want to buy it every month. He can sign for free. He's underneath you in the B matrix, in the B 2x20. He's underneath you. He can buy once a month, once a year. He can buy anything whenever he wants. He does not pay the $9. He gets his own website. He can go to the back office and order. He can collect cash back 5 levels deep. Every month he will collect, as long as he buys a product. Okay, let me recap that. Free members underneath you, or whoever puts them there, buy stuff. Doesn't matter, have to be yours personally. It could be anybody's. They buy. He's going to make cash back on his 5 levels. Okay. And here's the kicker. That person, if he accumulate enough money, he can buy, or he can buy anytime. He can go in at 129 if he wants to. There's always an optional. Okay. But remember on the Plan A, where from the 6th level to the 10th level, where there's 3,000 people there, where you pay $1,100 a year to qualify, and you get $100 per person if you are qualified. Well, the guy that joined for free, if he accumulate enough money with cash back, he can eventually pay his $1,100 and get $100 per person from the 6th level to the 10th level. And there's thousands and thousands of people there. Okay. Now, just I want to lose my train of thought here. I'll give you an idea how much money the company itself does not make 1 cent on any product. All the profit is given back to the community in cash back. Let me give you an example. I use my friend Fred Foster, that's got a terrific product. Now, say for example, he sells us a bottle of the mineral water it sells online for maybe $40 or $50. We paid $30, but we sell it the same price, $45 or $50 to anybody here that wants to buy it. But at $20, the profit for that product does not go to the company. That $20 is split in two. 50% of that goes to the downline on the 2x20. Okay, people in the 2x20. 50%. So in other words, $10, 50 cents will go 20 levels because they pay 20 cash back, 20 levels. The other $10 goes in to the uni level matrix, where everybody's got their first personal on the first level. 50%. That 50% is split this way. That 50% of the 50%. So in other words, if I have 10 people in my personal level, I make 30% on their paycheck. If I got 10 people on the first level on their cash back, I make 30%. I made 50% on the first level. 50%. Okay? That's 50% of the 50%. Don't worry about it. The computer knows what he's doing. And 20% on the second level, and 10, 10, 10 on the third, fourth, and fifth level. So anybody in my first 5 level, I'll have like 50% matching bonus on their cashback paid once a month. And that's big because eventually everybody will have to buy. So we expect to get maybe 10, 15, 20,000 people in 3 or 4 months. Everybody has to buy a product, one product. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of cash back. And you'll see also when you have to buy, I don't call it VTB anymore. We call it Alpes points or buying points. Anyway, we'll touch that a little later. And so this is humongous. Danielle was telling me that in 6, 7 months down the road, you can have 20, 30,000 people in your downline and everybody has to buy. So you'd be making a lot of money on cashback. Plus, now that I think of it, the debit card, which is going to be an international Visa card, we'll get it. We don't know have a date, but we're definitely going to get it before Christmas, I was told. So when you get that card, everybody's going to get it. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Maybe it's going to be $15. I don't know. But with that card, you'll be able to transfer your commission on that card. And every time you're going to use that card to buy gas, groceries, or whatever, you're going to get another 1.5% cash back on your card. Okay. Now, if I don't know if I don't want to go too much into detail because, like I said, we have 2 or 3 weeks after Tuesday to make sure that everybody understands. I just wanted to give you an advance notice or put you in the loop what's coming. Okay. Now, I want to touch on something, the $20 that when you buy level, the $20, the $30, and the 40 and the 50, that's you after the 100. They don't call it VTBs anymore. We call it Alpes points. It's buying points. In other words, once you qualify for the first 5 levels, you're going to be buying those points $140 every month. Every month. Okay? Now, the value of the points, it's the same as the VTB. In other words, the points you're going to get every month, you're going to gain value. It's going to go up in value. Same as you had VTB. Same thing. In other words, if there's 5,000 people in the company and they have to buy the $140 a month, that is 700,000 VTB being bought every month. So imagine if you have $140 worth or 140 points, that could go up to 160, 170, 180, and it'll go up. It'll never go down because every time somebody sells, because somebody buys. So that points never goes up. It'll keep going up. So that's why we tell people what you're buying every month, don't get rid of it. You can sell it. You can go on the market on Dex and sell it. You can buy stuff with it. But if you have USDT or whatever, use that stuff to buy stuff. Keep your points to you because they're going to gain. You're going to see yourself in your back office. Imagine when you have 15,000 people and they're buying 2 million of those coins every month. That could go up to 50, 60, 80, $100, $200. Right now, it's at the $28 level, roughly $28. But just to let you know that don't get rid of those things. Keep it. But it's your option. We don't tell people to do it. But, I would strongly suggest that you keep them and then whatever. You'll see every day go up. Now, I'll never, like Danielle mentioned that many times, the company is very generous. They don't make one dime. They're just like you and me. They're in their system. They don't make any more money, maybe on top or whatever. But the company, all the profit, I know there's some fast fast guys up there. And they say, yeah, but when we pay $1,100 for the 6th to the 10th level, and the guy on the 6th level pays $1,100, there's not 10 levels up, there's only 5. Right. That's true. So there's another $500 left over. That goes into pool. Okay. That goes into a pool and that stays there. It does not go to the company or company owners. It goes in the pool. That's going to be sent back with. They might come one day. They got maybe a couple of $100,000. They say, okay, we got a special today or this week or this month. Anybody that buys a certain, the first 1,000 people that's going to buy a certain product, you just pay the shipping and handling. Okay, that's it. It's free. And you're going to see what's going on. Same as cashback that goes 20 levels up. When you reach the 1, 2, or 3 level, whatever, what's over and above the levels, it goes in the pool. It goes there. Okay. So I think I said enough about. I think I covered just about everything. Please, we have 3 weeks. We're going to have webinars or Zoom to go into detail what I just finished saying. The most important thing, like I said before, it's Tuesday. Make sure you have everybody ready and their phone numbers, all the information, because it's going to go fast. People are just waiting with hundreds and hundreds of people. So understanding the marketing plan, we have 2 or 3 weeks. We'll if I have to do 3 Zoom a week, French, English, whatever, we'll do it. And we'll have the Q's and A's. Any question, please, if you have a question that I didn't answer tonight, send an email or question to your upline. See, I don't want 500 people calling me. I like to have either Jim or Daphne or Louise on the other side calling me, Donnie, somebody in my downline. And if I haven't got the answer, I'll get the answer. Okay. And what we'll do on the back office eventually, we'll have Q's and A's. That every question that's pertinent to the matrix, or we'll put it in there. So you just have to go in your back office and check the Q's and A's, and if there's a question that's not there, we'll put it there. If it's a pertinent question. Now I'm going to stop yapping, and I'm going to. Oh, Daphne's there. Daphne, surprise! Daphne's got a question. Please put your unmute yourself.
I think that's a mistake, Donnie. You've overwhelmed me with information. I don't have a question at the moment. Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, no, but see, what I want to make sure is here that I just want. Maybe I give too much information, but I want to do that because we'll have 2 or 3. You're the leaders. You're here because you are leaders, and the company needs you guys to spread the word starting next week. So that's a load off our back because you're going to help us a lot. I don't mind getting calls or emails from the leaders and say, Donnie, could you please give me a half an hour on the phone? I want to understand. I love to, because whatever you ask me, I'm there to help you, and it helps me at the same time because it saved a lot of time. And if it wasn't a conventional MLM, but this is not going to be a conventional MLM. This is going to be crazy because we expect about 5,000-6,000 and everything. Okay,
Randy,
I'm going to leave it up to
Randy as a first one, or up hands.
Randy, go ahead. Randy
is the first one.
Yes. First of all, I want to thank you, gentlemen, for doing this for us tonight, and I'm really excited. I was excited before, but I like the enhancements of the compensation plan, and I'm just going to encourage everybody that's on my team to get off their tails and go to work as soon as we launch, because I think we've got a tremendous opportunity. And again, I love the enhancements, especially being able to get paid on unlimited levels in your matrix if you sponsor them. If I understand that correct, Donnie, it could fall on your 18th level and the same things apply.
Exactly. Anybody
Okay.
that you sign personally, doesn't matter where he is in your own 2x20 matrix, you get paid the third, fourth, and fifth level. You will get paid. You will
Okay.
get the commit.
Because you kept mentioning the seventh level, and I'm thinking was a 2x20. So if they come in on the
No,
20th level, it still applies.
Yes.
exactly, because it's
Okay.
his 2x20, not yours 2x20. It's what counts is even though you sign people and it happened to be on your 18th level, it's 2x20 starts there.
Right.
So it's third, fourth, and fifth level. That's your 22nd or 23rd level. You still get paid the 300 and the 400 and the 500 level when he actually upgrades.
Okay.
Don't
Thank you
worry.
very much. I appreciate you all.
My pleasure. My pleasure,
Jim,
Randy. Thank you.
Jim, Jim, you have to raise your hand because I'm going from there. So Jim Hogle, Jim Ogles. I have a
Yeah.
question.
Okay,
Who's
Donnie,
it?
what's that?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not really a question. There was a lot of information here tonight, and I'm assuming that most people can't rattle it back to you. But I think by getting exposed more and more and more, it'll start coming bits at a time, and we'll get it. We do know that there's a lot of excitement here because it's crazy numbers. But the thing is, I think there's a lot of information at one time, but we will get it.
Right. Yeah. I wanted to put enough information just so I wouldn't see a teaser, but like I said before, we have 3 weeks to get this to explanation and make sure that everybody understand. Because in a week from now, there might be 6, 7, 800 people in the system. So we'll have meetings to explain the whole thing over again, or webinars, or Zoom, or recorded videos, or whatever. So I wanted my leaders to know more. If you call me back tomorrow, next day, or next week, that's fine. You're the one that's going to help me or help the company a lot, because you're going to do a lot of that work that, take it off my shoulder and everybody else.
All right, Don, do you want me to show them the PowerPoint that we got and everything is there? That what you
No,
explained? Not
yeah,
at
but
this
you
time.
can't. No, no. They have enough already, and
All right.
this is a record. This is recorded, and I think by next week you'll have the PowerPoint that's going to be amended and complete. So if there's any more questions up there, guys, be glad to answer them.
Yes,
Leanne,
Donnie.
or yeah,
Donnie. Yeah,
TJ,
Donnie.
yeah.
In your chat, Mark Chin had a question there. He says, "Is the $2,100 upgrade for levels 11 through 20 still in place?"
Yes, it is, dear. It's in place. It's always an option. Okay, okay, it's a good question, because here's another thing. Even the free people that comes in for free, nobody can pay for that level. You have to wait till you have money in your account accumulated by either commission or cashback. You cannot uh, pay for it or put money in there. No, has to come from commission. In other words, the guy that's for free and he's got $1,100 in cash back and he wants to take it out, sure, go ahead, take it out. But you have to wait till it goes up again to 1,100 so he can qualify from the 6th level to the 10th level, and from the 11th to the 20th. But here's the thing. Good question, Mark. I forgot to tell you that. Here's the cookie. Anybody that comes in for free, he buys every month. He buys stuff, and his bank account goes up and up and up. He said, "I'm going to wait. I got $1,100." But at the same time, there's a bunch of people that's in his 6, 7, or 8 level that did upgrade with $1,100. He did not get the $100 because he was not qualified. But guess what? The money goes into bank. He doesn't lose anything. So if there's 20 people that qualify $1,100 in his matrix, and he's not qualified because he didn't get $1,100 in his bank, wait till he gets there. When he does, then the 20 people or the $2,000 will go in his account. And that's something. Usually, the company would say, well, he's not qualified, we'll give it to the next guy. Or it goes to the company. No, it will go in the bank. Wait, the bank will wait for him so he can get enough money, accumulate enough money, so he can qualify for either $1,100 or the $2,100. That's something.
That's amazing.
Yes, and I just want to complete something there, okay? Because it's not only in the cashback, in the shopping side. It's somebody pays $129 and they don't sponsor nobody. So they will get two person on the first level and 4 person on the second level. They only make the $480 or $500, like Don said after that.
Yeah.
But not only that, okay? Anybody who's pays for the 6 to 10 level and 11 level to 20 level, they will receive the $100, and they don't sponsor anybody, okay?
Yeah.
But they can receive it. They changed that, okay?
Well,
So
you have to accumulate.
the $100 don't go up like Donald just said. It goes in a bank, and at the time they get paid, they will pay the 6 to 10 level with the 11 because they received the money, okay? And they still don't sponsor anybody, and they will get the $100 for those two, the $2,100 too, okay?
Yeah.
That is
Okay,
very
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
it's important.
So everybody can understand properly in both A and B matrix. If somebody comes in at 120, he doesn't sponsor anybody. I just want to repeat what Mario just said. But you make sure that you leave the money in your account, because you have the option of taking it out. But if you're going to lose money, because you can see in your downline, you have 10, 20, 30 people from the 6th level. You can see that you got hundreds of people maybe from the 6th level to the 20th level. You can see there's maybe thousands of people there. And if you don't, and the money, the money goes in the bank, you're not going to lose anything. You just have to hurry up and either get some more people or buy more stuff or put more people in your downline so you can buy. So your bank account will eventually reach $1,100 or the $2,100, so you can actually get that money, but it's there waiting for you. Okay? So I think that's pretty generous of the company. I think it's terrific.
Very.
Daphne?
Very generous. Wow.
Yes. Yes.
At every level.
Somebody, Mark Chen asked, will this recording webinar going to be available for us to share this webinar here? It's not over yet. Okay.
Yeah, we'll make it available. Yeah. I'll take this recorded and I will send it to Mario, or not Mario, but Danielle and Claude, the two owners, and I'll have their approval. If they say, yes, Donnie, you can ship it out, we will do that. Okay, but it's none of my saying that how we can send it out tomorrow or tonight. No, I'll make sure that Danielle, because he's on vacation, he's coming back tomorrow, or if he's not back yet, and I'll make sure that he listens to this. He might fire me. He might say you're giving too much money. I don't know. So, but I'm just kidding. I'm sure he's gonna love it. And when we have his approval, we'll put it on. We'll put it on either the telegram or individually we'll send it out. Okay, guys. If there's no more question, I want to thank you guys for your patience, and I hope you understand about 80% of what I said. But like I said, the main thing is, guys, Tuesday, get ready. Nothing's going to block, or you don't have to worry. There's not 10,000 people is going to jam the system. The email has to go out. You have to click on your email and make sure you're accept that the fact that you want to secure your position, and please pay up so you secure your position. I would strongly suggest, if you want to save money, you pay the $81 that's paid for the whole year, or $45 that pays for 6 months, or you get the option, if you got no money, pay the $9. It's up. There's three options. Okay. So if there's no more question, I want to thank you again, and we'll see you